I'm Dalton Barrett with News Radio WGNS, and here's some local news from around Rutherford County on your Rutherford Roundup for Tuesday, January 14th, 2025. The Tennessee Highway Patrol has announced a sobriety checkpoint on Friday, January 24th, along Rutherford Boulevard between Broad Street and Church Street. Scheduled from 10 p.m. until midnight, the operation aims to identify impaired drivers and improve road safety in Rutherford County. Lieutenant Sean Boyd emphasized the importance of the initiative in combating impaired driving, noting this is continued enforcement of impaired drivers that we want to get off the roadways in Rutherford County. The THP and Rutherford County Traffic Safety Task Force are collaborating on this project to focus on impaired driving, distracted driving, seatbelt usage, and other traffic violations, addressing safety concerns following 47 traffic fatalities in Rutherford County in 2024. Motorists are advised to plan accordingly and adhere to traffic laws to avoid delays. The TSSAA Board of Control will meet on Thursday, January the 16th at 9 a.m. at the TSSAA office in Hermitage, with Blackman High School's appeal regarding its football probation as a key agenda item. Blackman seeks to overturn the second year of its probation, which was imposed following an altercation at the conclusion of a football game against Oakland High School last season. Additional agenda items include requests for exceptions to the co-op rule and financial reports from the recent state events, including football playoffs. The outcome of Blackman High's appeal and other decisions will be closely watched by schools and sports enthusiasts across the state. On January 10th, Shelbyville police detectives made an arrest in a case involving a child exploitation that has been under investigation for 6 months. Wearing a t-shirt that read, "Whatever I do, I want," Edward Charles Kress, an over-the-road truck driver from Kearney, Nebraska, was taken into custody after it was discovered that he altered his truck routes to meet with a 12-year-old female for sexual purposes. During the investigation, authorities uncovered that Kress distributed multiple images and videos of child pornography. As a result of his actions, he now faces several serious charges, including solicitation of a minor, attempted rape of a child, and 2 counts of aggravated exploitation of a minor. Kress is currently being held at the Bedford County Corrections Facility on a substantial bond of $500,000. This disturbing case highlights ongoing efforts by law enforcement to combat child exploitation and ensure the safety of minors in the community. And the City of Murfreesboro Community Development Department is currently accepting applications from local nonprofit agencies for 3 grants for services and housing qualifying residents. The Public Service Grant is a capacity building grant for agencies providing services to the low to moderate income community within the city. The Emergency Solutions Grant is available to nonprofit agencies providing necessary services to help people who are experiencing homelessness or at risk of homelessness to quickly regain stability and permanent housing. And the Home Investment Partnership Grant focuses on the housing needs of low to moderate income communities within the city. For more information on the Community Development Department and the application process, visit the Community Development webpage at murfreesboro.tn.gov/112/community-development. A driver narrowly avoided an injury on Sunday night after sliding off Woodfin Road near Christiana due to thick ice, according to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Benji Soto reported that while the vehicle required towing, it sustained no damage and the driver was unharmed. The back roads where the sun didn't hit are thick with ice, warned Soto, urging drivers to exercise caution, especially driving during nighttime hours. Local officials advised the community to remain vigilant as icy conditions persist, particularly on less traveled roads where winter weather hazards are more prevalent. And as the General Assembly begins its session on January 14th, small businesses advocates are calling on lawmakers to consider the potential effects of new legislation on Tennessee's entrepreneurial community. Jim Brown, State Director for the National Federation of Independent Businesses, emphasized the importance of supporting small businesses, which form the backbone of the state's economy. One key proposal under discussion is a constitutional amendment to ban a statewide property tax, which could protect small businesses from added financial burdens. Brown encouraged lawmakers to support this measure, stating, "By maintaining a business-friendly climate and rejecting politics that create unnecessary cost, the General Assembly can help strengthen Tennessee's economic climate." As discussions progress, small businesses are hopeful that legislative decisions will focus on fostering growth and minimizing obstacles for job creators across the state. Chris White, age 34, and Christopher Robinson, age 42, both from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, have pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the 2020 killing of Eric Blixer, a U.S. veteran in Murfreesboro. Under plea agreements, the men will serve a minimum of 37 years in the state penitentiary. The charges stem from the targeted murder of Blixer, who was found dead in his Asbury Lane residence in July of 2020. The investigation by the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office determined that the killing was not random, with Captain Brett Reed emphasizing no connection to others in the neighborhood. White and Robinson initially faced more severe charges, including first-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, and robbery. In addition to the second-degree murder plea, they were convicted of robbery and burglary, and they will also forfeit seized property, including a 2016 Jeep Wrangler valued at over $30,000. This resolution brings some closure to the family and friends of Blixer, known as Maverick, to his loved ones. And a tragic murder-suicide occurred on Friday evening in an apartment on Baby Ruth Drive, just beyond the Rutherford County line. According to Metro Nashville homicide detectives, Eric Lebanon Hale, age 53, is believed to have fatally shot his girlfriend, Sharon Sanders, 47, before turning the gun on himself. Sanders' son discovered the bodies and alerted authorities shortly before 6 p.m. Police records reveal a history of violence between Hale and Sanders. In March of 24, Hale was arrested for aggravated assault after Sanders reported he had pulled her hair and held a knife to her neck. However, the charges were dismissed in July of 2024. The incident underscores the dangers of domestic violence, with authorities encourage anyone with a similar situation to seek help and utilize available resources. That's all for now. For updates on these and more local news stories, check out WGNSradio.com or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook as well as on X. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.